Hey, Hot Topic just recently released a whole lot of new exclusives. I'm gonna get in there and see if I can pick a couple of these guys up. Let's see what they have. So I'm a little disappointed. Hot Topic didn't necessarily have the pop that I was after, but that's okay. They did have an exclusive that I didn't know that they had there. I can't wait to get back to the studio, get this guy unboxed so that you can check him out. But I want you to take one more stop with me. I have something that I've been wanting to do for a really long time. I kind of started it a long time ago. It was a little mini project that's kind of been going on in the background that I just haven't talked a whole lot about. But I'm gonna get over to Walmart. I'm gonna get this picked up. I really think that you're gonna like it, so you'll have to throw a comment down below and tell me what you think about something that you know nothing about, which is going to be difficult for you to throw a comment down below. So don't throw a comment down below. I mean, don't throw the comment down below. Ignore everything that I just said. But let me get this picked up. Let's get back to the studio. Probably gonna pay for that one, but that's okay. So about 6 months ago, I started this little mini project. I was going to build a Nerf armory. I started it. It's never really been finished. If it's something that you would like to see me finish, how about throw a comment down below and tell me that you'd like to see me finish it, or you'd like to see a video of me finish it. But I'm gonna get some custom Nerf on the wall just for a little fun. But let's go get this package open. To be honest, Hot Topic really didn't have what I was after, right? So a couple of days ago, they had what I was after. Hot Topic always puts on their Instagram what they're going to be releasing the next day as far as pops go. So if you're not already following your local Hot Topic on Instagram, you should probably go do that when you have a free minute, and you definitely should be following me on there as well. I mean, come on, I just gave you a pro tip, right? I mean, so you should be following me on there as well. A couple of days ago, they had some drops that I wanted to go pick up, but that nasty W word got in the way. I know you know the W word I am talking about. I am talking about that work word that we all try not to say out loud too much, especially in this community, because this community is more about having fun than it is that nasty W word that I was just speaking of. I'm gonna apologize now for saying that W word out loud, but I had to say it that way we could all understand. But they did have something that I've just recently started collecting, which is pretty awesome, because this is going to be yet another Stitch Hot Topic exclusive that I get to put in my collection. Now I have another one of these. It's not this one though. It's not the hula dancer. I want to say that he has a ukulele in his hands, which is also fairly pretty cool, right? So he is number 718 out of the group. They're showing 4 of them on the back of the box. They're only showing the comments on the back of the box. This is an exclusive. I kind of wish that maybe we would start doing something a little different with the Hot Topic exclusives. We know that we see a lot of glow variances come from them, but not a glow variant. So diamond editions are almost always Hot Topics when you see those. I wish that maybe this one had some kind of glow to it, or maybe it's not even glow, maybe it's a metallic. That would have made this pretty awesome if they would have made this one in a metallic. And I'm saying that, and I haven't even gotten him out of the box to look at him. So I need to stop judging things before I get a look at it, because maybe once I see it, I'm not even gonna want to like have it a different way. And that's something that to take away from everyday life, right? We should stop and think about things before we start judging them, right? I mean, that's just a good practice of life in general. This, look, Stitch is pretty awesome. Now, Stitch's attitude really reminds me of myself a lot when I was a younger person, right? So I always had this kind of love for Stitch in general. So picking his pops up here lately has just been something that I've been after. I'm going to see if I can find the Elvis Stitch at some point, though, because that's one of them that I want to pick up as well. This thing is really solid. They did a pretty good job with him. Let's take a closer look at him. Just looking at him, I love the way that they have the ears looking like they're in a flow. They didn't just make him like one-dimensional. They made him look like he is actually dancing, as well as his what do you call those, grass skirts. And the headpiece is pretty solid, though. I don't see any real like paint problems to talk about. I mean, we know that Funko's been getting better and better and better when it comes to making stencils to get these things painted in a much crisp, a much brighter, and a much better way. I guess that's the only way that I can think about that right now. I do not like the fact, though, that I can tell that his ears are separate than the rest of his body, because what happens is, and it's kind of, you can see it on one ear, but I'm gonna have to get pretty close for you to see this. You can see that there is some paint spillover that happens when they're doing this. They get paint on their hands or on the gloves. I would imagine that they're wearing gloves. They probably do this all day. They're just steady gluing and sticking in this crazy assembly line that we can't even imagine how big it is. I would imagine that it's probably unfathomable. Did I say that right? I'm pretty sure I said that right. It's probably unimaginable how big this production line is, and it's probably one person that's responsible for one ear and one arm and one leg, and it just keeps running down this line in this crazy fashion. But every once in a while, like in this ear, you can see a little paint spillover where maybe they used too much paint, or maybe there was a little bit of paint on their finger. Something happened, and I hate the fact that they've been doing that lately, because you see that more and more and more. I wish they would go back to maybe some one-piece molds or just a different way of doing it. Maybe they need to redesign the way they're doing it so that it's less noticeable. His body moves really well, though. You don't normally see that in these pops. This one is really cool. And hey, if you like these hunts or these vlogs or whatever it is that we're gonna call these, even just a little bit, if I entertained you for 1 second of this video and you made it this far, I don't need you to subscribe to the channel or turn on those notifications, but you should turn on those notifications if you want to see the armory come up, so that way when I get that video posted, you get a notification that it's been made. So you should have that on, but if you don't, that's okay. The only thing that I ask that you do is that you share this video. Share this video on one of your social media accounts. Share it on Facebook. Share it on Twitter. Share it with your mom, your aunt, your brother, your uncle, your friends of a friend of a friend. Share this video with somebody, because that's how you are going to help me grow. And before we get out of here, just let me say that I truly appreciate you coming and hanging out with me today, and until next time, have a good one.
So when did you know, like full on, you wanted to be an explorer?
It took a big incident in my life, bro. I nearly lost my life to gun violence. And yeah, the guy, his aim was to kill me. He pointed the gun, he pulled the trigger, he cocked it back, he pulled the trigger again.
Incredibly,
those bugs
jammed
How
both
did the
times.
bugs survive there?
I survived that incident, but it got me thinking. I decided at that moment that I wanted my life to be more
Give me the hat. No. Give me the hat.
Words like Dwayne, fear can be the spark that spurs them on. simply a hurdle they need to get over.
Give me the hat. It's paper.
So y'all know how we play.
Give it. Drop it.
A few times a year,
Drop it.
when everything aligns,
No.
hundreds of mantas gather in the
Oh,
sky
he ate it, huh?
in massive feeding schools.